Welcome in, quick hitters. Well, I'm pretty sure a lot of you watched the draft last night, and I gotta tell you, Houston came out and fared pretty well in this draft. They gotta be one of the teams that pretty much stole the draft, came out pretty clean without even really expecting it. The guy we want to spotlight in this quick hit is Cam Whitmore. I'm pretty sure a lot of people didn't believe that this guy would be available at the 20th pick. They projected him to be a lottery pick. For whatever reason, he was still sitting there for Houston to take. It's beyond people's thoughts. Could be medical reasons. Whatever the case may be, he says he's fine. They got a good player. They got a very good player for a long time in Cam Whitmore. And the chip he had on his shoulder, you can add an extra chip to it. He was willing to play wherever he was going to go, wherever he was going to fall. He just wanted to be drafted. But to know that a lot of teams passed up on him and he was to be available to us, unbelievable, especially in Houston. And he said he was working out there for several months, so he's already familiar with the city. Great defender, long wingspan, he's 6'7", gritty player, plays some defense, high jumper, athletic. Man, Houston's going to have probably the most athletic team in the league coming in next year. A lot of high flyers and jumpers. Future is bright in Houston. I'm pretty sure everybody's looking at it. How many years it's going to take, we don't know. Hopefully it's going to be a quick turnaround. They still got to fill this roster out. They got to get some big men, of course. I'm hearing Brook Lopez is out there to come on in. That'll be a good fit. But any kind of big man that can kind of rim protect will be good with this young squad, and have to add a few veterans because our team is very young, but they got a long and a big upside. I'm looking at a window between now and 3 years, like really competing for a championship. Now we can mess around and sneak into a play-in. You just don't know. I'm not saying a play-in opportunity coming in this season, but hey, you just don't know. It's a lot of talent. It depends how mature and how they develop real quick, but the talent is there. And now you got a great coach to fit in with it. It was just a steal on draft night for Houston. To get Cam Whitmore and to get Amen Thompson, you couldn't ask for nothing better. And the pieces that you already have in place, like I say, sky's the limit for these Houston Rockets. Sky's the limit. We're going to get into this guy's pretty much scouting report of what you're going to be getting from this player. Got a few highlights. The guy's gritty. Got a good head on his shoulders. He's going to be great defensively. We got a lot of great young talent at the defensive end now. And when Udoka get a hold of these guys, man, it's just scary to see how this team can be. Now, I know they're going to have to offload a few players who can't keep this full roster. A few guys going to be gone. Don't want to name any names, but, I mean, when you have a talent full roster, especially young players, somebody going to have to get compromised. But I tell you what, that starting lineup or whatever it's going to be projected to be is going to be good. Now, you put some bench players on the back end of that, it's going to be even better. But yeah, 2023 NBA draft night was a historic one. We already know where Wemby's going, to San Antonio. That's going to be something to look at because we're going to be battling them for years to come. That's a rival in itself already. But to battle San Antonio now is going to have a little extra taste on it. It's going to remind you back in the Hakeem Olajuwon and Tim Duncan days. I mean, that rivalry is going to get rejuvenated big time. But let's get into Cam Whitmore just to let Houston know what they're getting. GoodymoGoods.com. Get you a coffee mug. Bottle opener underneath. You won't see many coffee mugs that has a bottle opener underneath. Stainless steel. Great product. Just cat quick. He's just cat quick. And you can tell in the way he plays that he's got determination. He just plays aggressive. He attacks everything. Quick first step. He can get off his feet real quick. Just everything is done with aggression. It's going to be a whole lot of highlights for the Rockets coming in this season. A lot of high flyers. And a lot of bodies going to be taken. As you can see, he's a big dunk in traffic. Oh man, just threw that guy out the way. Look at the speed on the fast break. Oh man. I mean, him being able to make dribbles and get to the paint. See these moves like that? Just to know that he's just not a high flyer, that he can put the ball on the floor and make his own play. Now, he's not the best ball handler, but he can do just enough to get to his spots. And talk about playing through contact. Bodying up and contact does not bother this guy. Look at him get around you. Can you picture him and Jalen Green coming in this season? And then you got Amen Thompson possibly running the point. Jabari Smith. It's going to be crazy. And a little three. Let's show a little shot. Mostly a spot up shooter. He'll get a lot of looks. Anytime you play with the Houston Rockets, you're going to get 3 looks. Standing still, get the swing off a double team or a drive kick out. He'll be able to drop it down. Emi Udoka has got his work cut out. A lot of talent. And we got the best coach for the job. Because he already a fiery coach. You know, going to preach discipline, accountability. And I'm telling you, with these players that's hungry, the young talent that we have, that's not going to be a problem at all. Because they all play with chips on their shoulder. And they all hungry and they want to win. They want to get better. Perfect coach for this situation. Now you add the key veterans to this young squad. It's going to be vital. Oh, okay. Man, you kind of showed me you can do a little wiggle off the dribble. Okay, look at you. You're doing a little bit off the dribble. I don't know how efficient that will be, in the league. But I mean, with time, definitely you will get it. But I think coming in, I would love to see if you can do a little bit of that off the dribble. So yeah, Cam Whitmore, great pickup at the 20th pick. That was a steal, and I think a lot of teams going to pay for it once they figure out what type of career this guy is going to pave for himself throughout the years coming up. But we're going to check out this interview that he had at the podium, talking about the team that he's with and what pick that he fell at. Let's check him out.
Hey Cam, how's it going?
Good, how are you?
So obviously a lot of mock drafts had you within the top 10 of the draft, and so you slid a little bit here. I thought you should have gone number 1, but can you tell me how you thought, where you thought you were going to go and how it feels to go number 20?
I have no idea where I was going to go. I mean, every time it kept counting down, just, didn't know where to go. I mean, I was praying. I mean, I was thanking God. I was really talking to God the whole entire time for real, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, I was in Houston before I was trained just in Houston, so I mean, it's time to go back.
Okay, next question on the left, third row.
Cam, Houston obviously was a team that had considered you at 4. What is it like to end up going there with all those young guys?
I mean, it's the same thing. I'm young too, so just another piece to add to the table, add to the recipe they got going on. So I mean, just have to be part of that program. I mean, the organization. And there's a lot of rebuilding we got. That has to be going on, but it doesn't really faze me. But at the end of the day, I'm just ready to be a Rocket.
Any more questions? Oh, right here on the left.
Cam, what were your emotions like as you waited, and then to finally hear your name? Can you just take us through what that was like?
Different feeling, but I mean, then again, it's the same feeling. But I mean, I've been overlooked a lot of times in my life, so it didn't really faze me. But I'm just really happy to be in the NBA. I've dreamed about that like all my life, so just really grateful for my parents just being there, my friends, family. I mean, everybody's here. Just best day of my life. So just really to start.
We're going to third row in the middle.
Cam, Keith Pompey for the Philly Inquirer. You said you've been overlooked a lot in your life. So when this happens to you tonight, how does this motivate you?
Like, motivates me to like 150% to, I mean, I don't even know, but it's just something where I just gotta rethink. I mean, go in the next day, new mind, free mind, coming in that organization. I mean, with a chip on my shoulder, have a lot of motivation on my mind, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really faze me. I mean, I know I'm different than everybody else, but it's just, another chapter in my life, another journey, just time to get to work.
So there you have it. Guy with a chip on his shoulder. Felt like he's been passed up. He's going to be hungry. You have to worry about him. You already seen what he was doing in college with the aggression. Driving to the hole, playing with a chip on his shoulder. Taking, not waiting for something to be given to him. So we won't have a problem with this young player. As long as he stays healthy, continue to want to learn, get under M.U. Doka as head coach, I see great things happening. So yeah, Houston got a steal, 20th pick. What do you know? 3 years in a row, Houston come out clean in the draft. This is Goodymo Sports Quick Hits. Hit the subscribe button, hit the like. Thanks for y'all time, and we out of here. Peace.